in this slalom event.
Kim Reichhelm from Boulder, Colorado, from Vail, 6th overall in the 1986 Women's Pro Tour.
Ken, she's skiing very well. She's being thrown by the ruts a little bit, but she's very smooth. And it looks like Dalmay is trying to just keep up even with her. And Dalmay looks a little rough on the red course. Reichhelm makes a very bad mistake going off that pro jump. She got back on her skis.
So the second round winner here is Kim Reichhelm, but not enough to catch Muriel Dalmay. So Muriel Dalmay wins the semifinal round from Kim Reichhelm, and the lady from France moves on to the finals against Kathy Bruce. Let's take a look at the second jump where Reichhelm had the problem.
She's trying to set up, but she gets on her inside ski, and you can see her arms going wide. That catches a lot of air and makes her fall back on her skis, and she really loses the race right at the second jump.
We started with 16 women racing for the 86 Earth Grains Cup. We got to 4 semifinalists, and now we're...
So if Kathy can keep almost even with Muriel, she has a good chance to win in the second round.
Dalmay on the blue course has 2 slalom victories on the 1986 Women's Pro Tour.
Kathy Bruce just made a very bad mistake up there. She caught her shoulder on a gate and almost stopped herself. She had to skate to get going again. And so Kathy Bruce has really lost a lot of time. It's going to be very bad for her.
Kathy Bruce, by the way, has not won a slalom event this year.
No, she hasn't. She's won 4 consecutive giant slaloms, and Kathy Bruce, trying to make up time, has got to take a 1.5 disadvantage now going into the next run. She just tried to go 2 straight, couldn't set herself up for the pro jump, and had to ski out of the course.
So simply enough, the differential there in the first round of the finals, a second and a half. Dalmay over Bruce, which means, Jill, that in the second round, Bruce would have to win by a second and a half.
That's right. If she can make up the time in the second round, she'll take the victory, but it's going to be very, very tough.
Here's the problem.
Kathy, as she was coming down through the course, has been going a little bit too straight at the gates, and all of a sudden she comes too close to one of the slalom gates, slows herself down, goes perpendicular to the fall line of the hill, and now has to start skating. You can see that big skate to try to build up speed again. She lost all her momentum.
I really should sit up.
So a tough run for Kathy Bruce of Stratton Mountain, Vermont. And she has to be, even though she's smiling, she seemingly is always smiling, has to inside be disappointed. The 1986 Earth Grains Cup champion, 6 Earth Grains Cup. Kathy Bruce has to really pull off the impossible against France's Muriel Dalmay, who in the first round won by a second and a half, the maximum differential. So, Jill, Kathy Bruce must win by a second and a half here in the second round.
That's right. If both racers get the maximum time differential in their run, the racer in the second round wins.
Kathy Bruce trying here in Kirkwood, California for back-to-back victories. She won the giant slalom in this event, would have to pull off the near miracle here in order to win the slalom event. It's been, what, 3 years on the tour since anyone's done that?
That's right. The last back-to-back victory was several years ago. Now they're out on the course, and Kathy had a very, very bad start, and that is going to cost her. She had to get out of the starting gates very fast in order to catch Muriel. She will go all out, however. She will start taking a lot of risks on the course, going very straight at the gates because she has nothing to lose.
Kathy Bruce has not won a slalom event all season long, trying to win, and she must win big here in the second and final round of the finals against Muriel Dalmay.
Well, it doesn't look like she's going to be able to do it. She has captured the overall title, but it looks like Kathy is not going to be able to take today's event. She straddled the gate. She gave up and straddled the gate. I hope she's all right. She looked exhausted, and looked like she gave up.
Muriel Dalmay is our winner in the finals of the slalom event, and that is a very disappointed Kathy Bruce. However, something much more than a consolation is that she is the 1986 Tour champion. What a way to end the women's pro season here in '86.
As she's finishing the race, you can see she knows she's not ahead of Muriel, so she just sort of stands up, gives up, and doesn't realize she is so close to a gate, straddles it, and goes down with it.
Well, let's go now and visit with our winner from Grenoble, France, Muriel Dalmay.
I have with me the winner of the Earth Grain Slalom, Muriel Dalmay of Grenoble, France. Muriel, you looked very confident in the last couple of runs. How did you feel?
Yeah, that's true. I was very confident, and I feel I just keep going. I already have fourth victory this year, and I say, why not a fifth one?
Well, congratulations on that. And I also have with me the 1986 Tour titleist, Kathy Bruce, an American. And Kathy, although you came in second today, you did clinch the title once again.
Yes, I was very happy to clinch the title after the GS yesterday and look forward to winning the Tour next year.
Well, thank you, and Ken, back to you.
We have a champion in the slalom competition of the 1986 Earth Grains Cup.